Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Cool, we are back. So it's been about 24 hours since I recorded the first part of this video. I kind of wanted to wait to cool off myself a little bit and to check the facts, check what happened, see who got banned, who didn't get banned, and I feel this entire situation is utterly unfair, false information, and completely destroying the reputation of the Dynasty community. I don't think it's very fair what's happened, but I'm going to go into further detail about that now. Over the last 24 hours, there's been no response from the appeal that I submitted. I know that they, in their rule set, they say you have 72 hours, up to 3 days or whatever, to submit tickets and stuff, but it also says on the appeal form that if you aren't granted the appeal, you won't be notified. So there's a bit of a problem there. Yeah, so quite a few people from my Blooming Buds Discord has been banned due to this controversy, and I think it's completely unfair and unacceptable that people got banned from technically my actions. If you're going to punish someone, Dynasty, I don't know why you punishing my players who thought that what I was doing is in good faith and within rules, since it was accepted and allowed before and prior. I would prefer if you just outright banned me. Ban me, complete me. I will take the complete fall because I am the one who is running the Blooming Buds Discord server and Titan line and stuff. But yeah, here we are. This is going to be part 2. I haven't made a poster for it, so just enjoy this view of my desktop again, I guess. Yeah, so I'm just going to go through a few things. Oh, here is Dino. He is with us. Hello, Dino. Hello, Dino.
Hello.
Welcome. Before we start talking, please note that this is being recorded. If you feel uncomfortable with it, let me know right now.
No, I'm good.
Cool. So this is
I'm all
Dino
good.
Boss. For people who don't know, Dino Boss is the co-owner of Blooming Buds, and he has assisted me running the server, coming up with cool events, donating wisps, that kind of stuff. Yeah, Dino. So there's been a bit of a controversy in our Blooming Buds Discord recently, as you are aware.
Indeed. Yep.
And we are here to discuss that, aren't we?
Yep, we are.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a link to the video that I recorded yesterday so that you can first watch it before I publish it publicly. Because unfortunately that rule does go against Dynasty's rule of not being allowed to talk about rule breaks. That's this rule number 1.6, do not discuss a rule break or the contents of a ticket, which I think is an utterly stupid rule considering that all of us are involved in the same ticket, so I don't understand why we can't discuss it. And the fact that there's no platform for
Yeah,
us to even try and discuss it with other people to prove our innocence.
exactly.
So if they want to give me another strike for that one, they're welcome to, but I also want to save our community, Dino, because I feel it's very unfair that a lot of people got banned from events that I was running in good faith.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so basically, just to summarize, that you and I are on the same page.
Yep, we are. Totally.
Most of us got the strike for incest. The rule states, if you read the actual rule on incest, it says here, 9.1.2, do not knowingly commit incest, right?
Yeah.
As far as I understand, the word knowingly is defined as you have previous or prior knowledge thereof, or you have knowledge of the topic.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you are aware, I do record our bloodline on a massive family
Yeah.
echo spreadsheet.
Yes, you do.
We have this nesting log dump channel that I spoke about in that video as well. I'll give it a show here quick. Where if people nest, they put their log here and then I go and record it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes I record it the same day, but most times it's only once a week on a Monday. So a lot
Yeah.
of the times things do get past me without me knowing it. We have 5 known incests in our bloodline that I've recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Incest number 1 was between the Lolly and Pop candy basket bloodline. That's like a little sub bloodline of ours. And
Yeah.
that was a generation 2, I believe, breeding with a generation 5.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Again, they at the time didn't know about it. I only picked it up when recording the nest. And I mean, by then it was too late. It was over a week later, so there was no way for me to do anything about it.
Yeah.
But with them being 5 generations apart, the gene pool is already diluted enough there that genetically it's not incest anymore, and it can't cause genetic issues, right?
Yeah. No.
And I'm speaking this totally out of knowledge because I live on a farm. We do a lot of animal husbandry here, and I do personally breed a lot of show pigeons, so I understand bloodlines a little bit better than the average person. Okay, our second known instance was between a granddaughter and I believe her second cousin. I can't prove it now because I can't click on any of these links to go to the
Yeah.
nest. It was recorded. I did record it on the bloodline. I should have maybe been a bit more specific of nesting log dumps, that you also have to say like who you bred with. It was this titan bred with this titan, but we didn't. Maybe an improvement for future. Again, that one was unknown. I only saw it like a week later. Was unable to do anything about it. The third known recorded incest that we had was between a generation 1, our founder, and a generation 15, right? So her like
Yeah.
great grandson, right?
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
that point, if you had to convert that to human generations and convert that into how many years have passed, it's 450 years. That ain't incest.
Yeah.
Those people are so unrelated, it's not even funny. So that definitely can't count as incest. But for me, that is the only nest that I knowingly participated in and took an egg, knowing that the two are related. Our
Yeah.
next example of incest, which also isn't incest, because I'll explain now, was a granddaughter, or no, I can't remember now, with a second cousin, right? But here's the
Yeah.
catch. We
Mhm.
decided that after I made a big mistake with location's bloodline that turned out not to be related, we decided to include her as a Blooming Buds additions to our bloodline, right?
Yeah.
It was her son or her grandson who bred with that other titan who's directly related to the Blooming Buds bloodline.
Yeah.
But because we've discovered now that location is technically not related, it can't count it in incest because they're not related.
Yeah.
And then our fifth one was very recently, I believe it was on Monday. It is somewhere in the general chat. I do have it somewhere on my other video of someone who unknowingly, completely unknowingly, nested with, I think it was a second cousin or first cousin. I can try and scroll here in the nesting log channel and find that one. I think it was this one, your Bjorn's son nest. I think it was that one.
Yeah, I think so.
And that person immediately chatted to us in the Discord to say, oh no, I just realized I did commit incest. Definitely. But that was unknowingly, correct?
Yeah, unknowingly.
So we go back to that rule. They didn't do it with intention of like, hey, I'm going to breed with my cousin.
Yeah, they didn't know.
And you and I discussed it. We said it's okay, it was unknowingly, therefore there's no need to make a scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that's how incest covered there, right? So from our perspective,
Yeah.
anyone who has been banned for the incest committing offense shouldn't be banned. The only person who could potentially be banned is the person from Monday, right? But there they didn't know, so it's still unknowingly. So even there, the potentiality should be 0.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was incest. I'm now going to talk about the metagaming thing.
Yeah.
So here's the rule on metagaming. 7.4, metagaming is not allowed. Metagaming includes, but is not limited to, using Discord information gathered by playing another character, information found in a chat, stream sniping to locate or hunt other players, and this includes switching to revenge kill your own killer. Okay. First of all, we hosted the first Iron Boar event 4 months ago.
Yeah.
And if I go to like the event and we check it out, right? We hosted it on the 9th of the 5th, okay? We had one participant at the time, the other people didn't participate. It was fantastic. It was just me and Archie, that Titan and I, we had fun. This was complete public knowledge. I posted it in our Discord so everyone could see. I posted it in the main Dynasty Discord under our Blooming Buds Discord community section. And I even advertised it in like the chats and stuff, right? We were not given any consequences for it. No one brought us into a ticket about it. Not a single staff member or admin brought it up with me that, hey, this is not allowed, right?
Yeah.
So by default, it was permitted because it was never brought up.
Yeah.
So I decided, okay, it's been a little while, let's have another one so that someone else can try and be the Iron Boar. And that's when we recently hosted the previous one, which was about 14 days ago now. I can go to that one over here as well. Here it is. We hosted it on the 19th of the 7th. Again, same format, exactly the same situation, everything. I do agree with everyone. My hint to the location was a little bit too obvious. But again, I don't feel it was me just saying, hey guys, we're definitely meeting in Mud Flats. So it technically doesn't go against rules because everyone does this. Everyone talks about creatures they see in game in certain locations. You DM people territories when you want to meet up a nest. You post actual nesting, looking for nesting mate searches. We can post looking for group searches if you are in a herbivore group. Massive herds of herbivores organize events in terms of migrations and nestings and stuff. So fundamentally, I do not understand how this was considered metagaming. And if it was, why was it not brought up within the 72-hour time period of us hosting this event?
That is true, yeah.
Again,
I do wonder about that as well.
A lot of people got banned because of this event, and I've got a feeling this is also one of the bigger issues, and this is the one that they gave us so many strikes for, which is also what I want to discuss with you. If we look on the rules of strikes, right?
Yeah.
They have different tiers. They have a tier 1 called a minor infractions, 1 strike each. This tier covers minor infractions that are minor in nature. It's like a firm refresher on a rule or profile bullet that it actually is. Number 2 is called a moderate infractions, 2 strikes each. This tier covers more intense infractions like breaking major profile features and needs a harsher refresher. Tier 3 are major infractions, 3 strikes each. This tier covers major infractions that must be penalized severely on our server. Tier 4, extreme infractions, 5 strikes each. This tier covers extreme infractions such as metagaming that are not tolerated within Dynasty at any time. And then tier 5, 0 tolerance infractions, 10 strikes each. These are tier infractions that are never tolerated on Dynasty and will result in immediate removal. Okay?
Yeah.
If we go to... Let me just check, I've got it here somewhere. I have it somewhere where I've highlighted it. Regarding our metagaming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just open everything until I found it. I don't know, maybe I didn't save it on my desktop, which makes things a little bit awkward. Might still be... What's this one? What's this one? What's this one? I took a screenshot of it before we got completely destroyed about how much a metagaming infraction counts in terms of strikes. So here it says that it's a 5 strike, right?
Yeah.
Before you get like severe, or you get extreme consequences for 5 strikes as a metagaming, right? But you have to
Yeah.
get 10 strikes in order to be banned.
Yes.
So if we got 5 strikes for metagaming, in this case, which was us hosting the Iron Ball event and apparently giving a hint, which was a bit too obvious, to where our Iron Ball was, everyone should have only got 5 strikes, right?
Yeah.
Someone like me that has a previous strike from a previous ticket a couple months ago, that means I'll be on 6 strikes, right?
Yeah.
Therefore, how can I be banned? I don't have 10.
Exactly.
I'm not too sure about everyone else. Obviously, I can't speak for everyone else's strikes and tickets and stuff because I wouldn't know. But if you look, oh, here it is. Let me just save it so we can view it. If you look at the consequences channel, let me bring it over here so we can. My goodness, I'm such a klutz sometimes. Come on, close. Thank you. Close that one as well. Here we go. Here it is. Okay. If you look at their like consequences channels under rules and info, right? It says here, strikes are the punishment system Dynasty uses to track the consequences a user receives and teach the rules to our new and experienced players. Players receive punishment based on what level of strike they are at. A 6 strikes is a 3-day suspension. A 8 strikes is a 7-day suspension. And then it tells you a 10 plus strikes is a permanent ban. So if they were giving us strikes for the metagaming, which according to their own rule set is only 5 strikes each, so per occurrence, right? That's only 5 strikes. So I would have had 6 strikes in total, which means I would have gotten the suspension.
Yeah. Basically.
And yet I was just straight up banned without even being allowed to tell my cause. You got banned for absolutely no reason whatsoever because you were not involved. You didn't arrive to the event. You weren't
Nah, I
online
wasn't.
that day, and yet somehow you got banned for not being there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? I'm not going to name players by name here because I do know who's banned and who's not. We have another player that's also straight up got banned, and he wasn't even there. He wasn't able to make it. He even has messages to us saying, hey, listen, I'm not going to be able to make the event tonight. Sorry, guys. But
Yeah, he just said that to us, so
But
yeah.
somehow he
Basically.
still got a strike for metagaming and being there.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is
We have another player who did participate with us who didn't get banned but got a strike. Got the 5 strikes.
yeah.
So I want to know from their side, how is it fair? Because the system's not fair here. They're just giving strikes left, right, and centre.
Basically.
And then on top of it, I feel, how do I say, if they were going to ban someone, they should have banned me because I hosted the event. But then they should have banned me 4 months ago when we hosted the first event.
Yeah.
And this is my entire argument about the metagaming side of things. And if you watch my previous video, which I will send to you, I kind of broke it down into each section of that rule.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was my take. I think I've spoken enough. It's time for your take on the situation.
Well, I don't really have much to say, but well, I just woke up, but how would I say it? But I just feel like in this entire situation that they didn't give us a real chance to explain or anything. Like for me and another person, I'm not gonna say a name, but we were in the same ticket, and the exact ticket got closed on the same day it got reopened. I didn't get pinged or anything. That person who was in the ticket, they got an entire message about it, and they got banned from it. And they didn't get a chance to speak in the ticket or anything, and they just straight up got kicked from the server and all that. And for me, I was just watching Netflix and all that. Then I just got on Discord and I just see I'm not at Dynasty anymore, and I just seen in my DMs apparently I was in a ticket, which I didn't know about. I didn't get a notification or anything. And like, it just feels like unfair. Like they're not giving any of us a chance to explain, which like it's just unfair in general. And like, I just gotta say, they just gotta get better staff to like work these tickets and all that. So
So
yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
on that
That's all I'm gonna
point,
say pretty much.
if we can discuss a bit about an admin who actually did join our Discord server to
Yeah,
come and look, I guess, and see what's going on here, because our Discord's always been free
yeah,
for everyone to join.
yeah, yeah.
I actually have a screenshot here of them in our moderation channel of how long they
Same
were in
here.
our
Yeah,
server. They were in our
yeah.
server for 11 minutes and 57 seconds. I do not believe 11 minutes and 57 seconds would have been enough to go through one year worth of nesting logs
Nah,
to check our bloodline or even to
I hate
see
that.
what events we hosted or how we hosted the events or to discuss
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
So I believe also, and I put the screenshot up on the video so that people can see it, and I don't really care if that person's name is seen because I feel they're evidently part of the problem.
yeah.
But from my point of view, I've already lodged a ticket of my own trying to, well, not a ticket, they call it a, what do they call it now? An appeal.
Uh, yeah, an appeal.
Also on the appeal form, there's no way like to attach photos or like videos
Anything.
or, yeah. And it says on the appeal form that if your appeal's denied, you won't even be contacted, which makes it excessively difficult to even try and prove our innocence, right?
Yeah,
So now we're resulting to basically me recording videos on YouTube and then having to post those videos to kind of get it out, which in
yeah,
itself is going to cause problem because now it's like we're bad-mouthing the server, and that's not necessarily what we're trying to do. We're just trying to prove our innocence in the situation.
yeah. And short proof.
Exactly. And I don't know about you, but I feel it's also very unfair that my community, which I've been spending a lot of time on and building, and your community, which you started the Discord and helped us build it, is getting
Exactly.
consequenced for actions that I did. I'm the one who posted the events. I'm the one
Exactly.
who used to get sponsors for events or collect wisps or whatever. And so
Yeah,
100% in my opinion, if anyone is going to be held responsible for it, it should have been me. And
yeah,
yet I wasn't even given the opportunity to be held responsible for my own actions. And I think that is the biggest issue with this entire thing.
yeah,
Not only are they going to lose 50 odd super dedicated players to this bloodline, they're going to lose the trust of the community because of what they've done.
yeah,
I mean, how many people in the Discord? 100?
yeah.
120 or whatever?
50 or 6. Yeah, yeah, something like that, basically. And
What?
half of those players are. Oh, sorry, you go.
No, you first, you first.
Okay. I mean, as I was saying, half of those players that got banned are, as you said, are dedicated. Like, I mean, dedicated to this server, and that's gonna give a huge, like, that's gonna like affect their community as a Dynasty, like a Rosen server in general. You gotta have a good as you see, Dynasty is like popular and all that, and it's like, I mean, it's popular and all that, but like people don't know what's going on inside of it, and like like I've had a lot of friends of mine getting banned for like the most stupidest reason. Like, I'm not gonna explain what, but like there's stupid reasons they get banned, and like I just feel like every player in Dynasty should like prove their point and like prove their innocence, but Dynasty just doesn't like allow the chance and just straight up just okay, we can ban this player, boom, get this ban and all that. Like honestly, it's just annoying. Honestly, yeah, nothing else to say really.
I completely agree with you, and I think what's happened has been unjust and unfair. And as the two of us running this bloodline, I don't know about you, but I'm literally trying to make an appeal here to say, hey, listen, please don't consequence people in our bloodline that unknowingly thought that what we're doing is okay, participated into it and then just get banned for it for no reason.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, hey, if you're going to consequence someone, consequence me. Consequence Savvy. I'll take it. I'll do it. I'll get it. It's cool. But don't ruin the rest of the community. But yeah, I think that basically summarizes our discussion.
Yeah, it does.
And yeah, I'm gonna also try and post this one. Hopefully it doesn't take almost an entire day to upload. But also I think whilst I'm speaking, I just want to say to anyone out there who's been affected by this, please send us a DM, leave it in the comments, pop into our server, tell us how you were affected. Because in the end, I don't think we should allow Dynasty to just basically bully people. It's not fun. It's not fair.
Nah, it isn't.